What is up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel, and I'm back with yet another story time video, darling. In today's video, y'all, I had to bring y'all a story time about the time my neighbor, honey, was trying to get me to be his second wife. If you want to hear what happened, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up the video, hit your notification bell so that you're notified every time I release a video. Let's get started. I hope y'all enjoy.
I already know it's your girl, Britney Chanel.
This video is powered by KingBritneyChanel Couture, available on teespring.com. So if you like a lot of the merch that I wear in my videos, or you're just interested in getting, your new little mask going, fanny packs, and much more, check out my Teespring. You can also see some of my new merch under every single video on the merch shelf. So check that out at KingBritneyChanel Couture, available on teespring.com. Let's get into the topic. Whoo, honeys, this is gonna be an interesting story time today. First of all, I hope that you all are doing very, very well. I know 2020 came in, and a lot of us wish that we could do a whole do-over with 2020, but I want y'all to stay encouraged. Just know that even though a lot of this stuff is happening, and a lot of things seem uncertain, the one thing that is certain is the Most High is there for you if you are a child of His. And just think on the things that are, honest, pure, kind, and the things of the Most High, because that's what you have to hold on to. He is your hope, He is your faith, and that's what you have to hold on to in this world of uncertainty. He is there for you, and He will never leave you or forsake you. So let's talk about it, y'all. This story, y'all, I was like, I gotta tell them the juicy details. I gotta come to my subbies. Y'all gave me so much support on the first story time that I did. I mean, it's not the first story time I did on my channel, but y'all gave me so much support, so I thought I would tell y'all the juicy details in this story that I'm about to tell y'all. So I had this neighbor, right? First and foremost, like, I live in a community that is very diverse. Okay, there's different people. You got BLK people, you got Asian people, you got all different types of people. You got Latino people, all different types of people live in my neighborhood, right? So I'm used to different cultures and diverse cultures and everything. So I had this neighbor, y'all, and this neighbor I believe was African, and very, very friendly. Very, very friendly, honey. And y'all, I feel like he tried to make me his second wife, y'all. It was crazy. So, I like to do a lot of garden work, y'all. So I would do my garden. I would be out in the front of my yard. And the way that my yard is set up, like, there's so much space between me and my neighbors. Like, there's yards in between me and my neighbors. But I noticed that my neighbor, every time he would see me outside, or like I would pull up from work or school and park my car in the driveway, he's running over to my driveway, or if I'm outside gardening, he's rushing over to say something to me. So at first I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's a part of the African culture, being communal, being community friendly or whatever. But it started to get really, really awkward for me, y'all. Like, it was really awkward because, number one, he was married and everything, and I just felt kind of weird. Like, I would be doing stuff in my garden. Like, one time I dug a hole for a tree, and I was going to put the tree in the ground. He come running over, like, like how a man kind of want to show you his strength, or that he could, like, help you in some type of way. So then it began to get, really awkward because, like, he was, like, seeing that I was doing a lot of work in my yard, seeing that I was doing a lot of work on my home or whatever, trying to get my home, to my garden and my home right. And he would do stuff like offer to help work on things around my home, just, or help with my yard. It just was getting very, very awkward. But the craziest thing, y'all, is I would open up my backyard, my gate, to go in my backyard or whatever, because like I said, I do a lot of the landscaping in my yard. So I would be in my backyard and dude was in my backyard. Like I open up my fence, I'm in my backyard doing stuff or whatever. He comes in my backyard. Imagine, y'all, how awkward that was with this dude in my backyard. So his wife had to come and get him out my backyard, and she's sitting there looking at him like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know what type of time he was on, honey, or he was trying to get a little creep going, so I creep type of moment. But I feel like he definitely had some improper intentions, if you know what I mean. Because it's like, sir, you married. Why are you, every time I'm outside, you running over to my yard? Like, y'all thought that was crazy, his wife trying to get him out my backyard. I found a note on my car where he invited me to like a kickback or something that he was having at his house. And I'm like, why are you inviting me to a kickback at your house and you got a wife? Like, you clearly have a woman in this. I'm not one of those type of females that's interested in, being a third party or no entanglement in somebody else's relationship. Like, especially when you got your own. You could get your own man, honey. There's plenty of people out here, okay? So I'm not interested. I'm like, not interested, sir. Like, no, I don't have to go to your little kickback. We neighbors, but you doing too much. Like, you running over here. Like, he would say stuff to me like, thank you, as I was doing the property and stuff like that, trying to come and see what I was doing. It got so bad, y'all. He would run over so much that I would have to like be on the phone with somebody, like, and act like I'm getting stuff out my car just to, for him not to talk to me, because I'm like, this is getting too much. It was so annoying. Like, imagine you pulling up to your house, you getting your groceries and stuff out your car, and you have an individual just there. It's like a person that run over to solicit to you or run over to talk to you. It's like, okay, I equate it to you being online and people see that you online from your instant messenger because you didn't cut your light off, and everybody start bombarding you with messages. It's so annoying. So it got weird, y'all. It really got weird. I'm outside one day, maintenance in my yard, gardening, yet again. He come, moseying on over, hey, how you doing? And then he proceeds to tell me, you looking sweet today. I'm like, this dude got me messed up. Like, I don't know what type of time he was on, because I used to be like, where is his wife to get him in order? Like, she not looking for you. And then I'm like, is that a part of your culture where you think I'm finna be your second wife or your side piece, sir? I don't have time. Because the way he was acting was like, I think the wife, like, her type of job, like, she would be working a lot of the time. So I'm thinking that maybe he thought like he was going to try to creep or try to get with me to be at my crib, maybe while she was at work. I don't know, but it just definitely was looking sketch. Like, he was doing too much. Like, it just, sir, I would never. You would never. And I had to stop it in its tracks. And what I did was, honey, first of all, you got to send a fire, honey. Number two, I just started, like, every time I seen him, I made a beeline for my crib. Like, every time I saw him, hey, how you doing? Beeline to my crib. Because it's like, sir, the energy that you're projecting, you could never. Period, Pooh. Like, you could never. Like, I would never mess with you, and you a married man. So you might as well bet that up. Get that thought out your mind, because it's not happening, honey. Like, you don't be sitting somewhere with a wife, and then you all outside talking about you helping the neighbor with her yard. And that's how that stuff gets started, honey. How people be messing with people, man. He all outside prowling about, oh, I can help you with this, I can help you with that, oh, you looking sweet today. Like, trying to do the temperature check. What they say, the temperature check, where they try to give you a compliment, see if you're gonna be like that. Like, sir, I'm not interested. Not interested, never will be interested. And I just could not understand Like I said, y'all, at first I was thinking that it could have been the culture. But then I'm like, no, this is crossing the boundary line for me. And that's the one way to get dubbed when it comes to me, is like you crossing that boundary line. Like, you, sir, come on, y'all. If you in your backyard is your backyard. So he was all the way trying to cross the boundary lines. Like, you all coming in somebody's backyard. Now, what if my man would have been home? What if, like, I'm on the phone with my man and you're doing all of this, sir? Like, just because you feel like you available, sir, or you trying to, not this neighbor, sir, not happening. And I felt like at the end of the day, I'm like, where is his wife? Where was his wife? You know, I know some cultures, honey, they do be good with it, having more than one wife or whatever, but it seemed to me that day she kind of joked him up from that backyard that she wasn't about that. And I was happy that she did come and get her man, because I just was like, sir, not gonna happen. So yeah, that's the time, y'all, that my neighbor tried to get me to be his second wife, honey, or his side piece. Have you ever been in an awkward predicament like that? Leave it in the comment section below. It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like these type of videos. And see you all soon on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.